worry. I'm here to explain it to you all in simple layman terms. Okay? So first, take note that this is an oversimplification. Okay? Just because I said it doesn't mean it's 100% true. Okay? Yes, for the most part it is right. But for you guys, this is an introduction for your adulthood. Okay? Your responsibility as a citizen of this very country. Okay? So let's have some background. What happened? Okay? Constitution amendment just 2 years ago. What happened? The government, okay, proposed to change the constitution. Why? Because of this. 18 and above may vote. Ladies and gentlemen, I think everyone here is 18. Is anyone here 17? Woo!
Yes.
No. Okay, then no one's 17. Okay? Alright? So what does that mean? You guys are all eligible to vote. Alright? Even though if you haven't turned 18 yet, then you're not eligible to vote. Okay? Upon attaining the age of 18. This is a lot in the document, but I only highlighted a few there. Okay? Lower the age of citizens entitled to vote, and attains the age of 18 and qualified to vote, registered as an elector. It's automatic. Don't worry about it. So, how many new voters then due to this amendment? Anyone guess?
300,000.
300,000? Nice, but not close. It is
2 million.
5.8 million. Okay. 5.8 million new voters in Malaysia. That's a big number. That's a lot of people. Okay? So, what does that translate into? Ladies and gentlemen, that translates to 5.8 million out of 21 million voters in Malaysia. Okay? Still a lot of people. Okay? Which, when you break it down into a graph, 22% of the entire voter population. That means 1 out of 5 Malaysians that are eligible to vote are young voters. You play a significant role in Malaysia. That law, 1 out of 5, 90%. Okay? You have the power. Okay? And I'm not downplaying it. You do have it. Okay? So, what really happened? How did this come? How did the elections come to be? So, our incumbent Prime Minister went to the Dewan and asked for consent to dissolve the Parliament. It's all rules. Okay? It's been said like that. Once the Dewan said yes, okay, I'm cool with it. Okay, Parliament is dissolved on the 10th of October, a few weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. So our election commissions, okay, and I acknowledge the college election commissions in Malaysia is the election commission for Malaysia, SPR. Okay, on the 20th of October, they announced the elections. Okay, 19th of November, which is a day that everyone here needs to take note of. Okay, yes, there's early voting. Yes, there's other circumstances that you can vote later. But now we focus on what will affect the majority of the population, which is 19th of November. Anyone tell me, what is this building? That's right. That's the Parliament of Malaysia. Nice building. In other countries, the Parliament is way better, but in Malaysia we get to such a building. Okay? The icon of the building looks like this. Okay, the Parliament of Malaysia. The Parliament of Malaysia is divided into houses, but we're not going to touch on all what's inside the Parliament. We'll be touching on what we have power in. Okay, we have the power in Dewan Rakyat. In English, it's the House of Representatives, because we vote for them. The Dewan Negara, the Senate, we don't vote for it. Okay, but today we're going to focus on Dewan Rakyat. So, what does Dewan Rakyat do? It passes bills. Okay? A bill is a law. Okay, let's say today I'm going to say I don't want people to wear this certain clothes. I don't want people to wear baju Melayu anymore. Okay? That's law. That's a bill. Okay? It has been passed. Okay? The ideal bill goes to the parliament, they discuss whatever, they're going to change it, and then they send it in to Agong to acknowledge the change, and there you go. You got a law. Why is it significant? Because yeah, this is where you come. You elect these folks here. The folks here, you elected. Your power, 1 out of 5 Malaysians are young voters. 1 out of 5. Okay? So, how many people are in Dewan Rakyat? 222 seats. Okay? Seats meaning like every representative there's 1 seat. Okay? So that 1 out of 5 power that you guys have is translated into these seats. Okay? These seats are where your politicians will be at. Okay? Now it's kind of vague. What does it sort of mean? Okay? Like, who gets to be part of it? Okay? This, if some people are familiar, this is how it looks like in Parliament. Okay?
The workplace.
These funny colors, they all represent parties. Okay? Ideologies. Okay? Oh, there might be Syamel inside one of them. Okay? All the famous politicians there. Alright? And each one of them represents you. Okay? Your problems, where do you go to? There. Okay? You got an idea? There. Because there we'll discuss the ideas and bring forth the change into the country. Okay? The 222 seats, they come from this. Sadly, the projector isn't able to show the borders, but inside there's mini borders inside it. Okay? Mini areas, lines, okay, that dictate where the seat is located. They said Berjaya, how many seats it has, this place, how many seats it has, okay? And I'll show you a better example in the Greece Milan. Who's from Seremban? Yeah. You will be voting for P12875. The politician who's trying to get into election here. Okay? For my youth parliament, Dewan Muda Malaysia, I am P.062, Sungai Sito, Perak. Okay? So these are the electoral districts. You vote for these folks, and they'll go into parliament representing you, because they are the member of parliament. Okay? Member of parliaments, they will discuss change and vote bills. Okay? They'll talk about, okay, should we have this law, should we not have this law, and then sometimes they'll throw in jabs, call people names and so on, okay? It's the standard in parliament, okay? But that's what they do in the parliament, representing you, trying to make change. If a place for us to find change, the center of it, in parliament, okay? You know these folks, alright?
Yeah.
Famous politicians, okay? You got Mahathir, you got Anwar, you got KJ, you got Hadi Awam, you got Ismail Sabri, and then you got Syamel, okay? Our Prime Minister is a member of Parliament. What does that mean? Okay, that means that he's part of the Parliament and he's also part of the debate. Okay, he's part of the lawmaking process. Okay, in other countries it's a bit different, but don't worry. Now we just focus on the Parliament. Now, what happens after the elections? Whoever gets the most votes, okay, whoever has the most seats, they become the majority. Alright? A coalition could form a federal government if they have the majority. Okay? But a majority doesn't mean, oh, no, more than 1%. Sometimes there can be 3 groups. Okay? 3 cliques inside the parliament. Alright? But all we want, who has the most seats? Okay? And they get to form the government. Sometimes it's really messy. There might be 3 cliques and there's 2 cliques working together, and then the other clique is left behind. Okay, they get formed to the government. And however, if you want to secure your place, 112 seats. More than that, you're good to go. You get to form the government, and no one's going to question the legitimacy of your government. Okay, so you're the majority. What now? You get to choose your prime minister. Okay, the prime minister, the person who's in charge of the government, the head of government of Malaysia. But that doesn't mean that you are the head of state. That's the technical item. Okay, head of state is just a figure. It's a symbolic figure. Okay, the powers are quite limited, but we all focus state of government. Okay, which is the Prime Minister. However, are there anyone who's from Perak, Pahang, and Perlis here? Pahang, okay? Special case, okay? Because your state has dissolved its own state assembly. Okay, what's a state assembly? It's a mini parliament inside state. So you got a state in a big country, you got a state in the you got a state in the and you got a parliament in the state. Okay? So you'll be voting twice. Okay? A member of parliament and a member of state assembly. Okay? A question that I get is, can I vote for different parties for different elections? Yes. I might be feeling a bit giddy and say, oh, it's party A, party B. Why not? Okay, you could do that. Okay? You can. You have free will to do so. And what do they do? Same thing, but in the state assembly. I want to pass a bill. I want to say you can't drive cars at the age of 20, for example. However, if you're in the state assembly, only in that state. Okay? If it's Perak only. But it's not going to happen to other states, like in Pahang. Okay? So, you'll be voting inside the same district. This is the electoral district, P113 Sepang, for example. However, inside Sepang, there's 3 more sub-districts inside it, and those are your state electoral districts. Okay? Now, why am I telling you this, guys? Because voting matters. Okay? Voting does matter. If you want to make change, you want to see quick change, big change, because our country has been gifted the liberty to vote. Imagine if you didn't get to vote. Okay? Imagine you had a government that did not represent you. Imagine a government where you wanted something, but the government might not give it to you at all. A democracy changes. A democracy changes that. You wanted exams, you don't want exams? Vote. Okay? What happened to UPSR? Abolished, right? Perhaps that was your parents' vote to abolish it. Okay? You want better buses? You want better MRTs and so on? Vote. Okay? From there, some of the parties that really advocate for better buses, they try to forward an agenda of better buses. You want our country to defend against terrorists, okay? Maybe from the Philippines or other countries, okay? China is coming over, right? Vote. Choose a party that you believe that will defend our country, okay? You want for you to go abroad, okay? You're a Mara scholar. Everyone here is a Mara scholar, okay? In this classroom, okay? You want perhaps more money for Mara so that you could go to London, okay? This kind of stuff. Then vote for it, okay? Vote for a party that is trying to advocate for such a thing because it's in your interest, okay? When you're having a family and then you need to pay for the gas bills, okay? Vote. There are parties that want to decrease the price of gas, or there are parties that want to increase the price of gas so that you can convert into green energy, all right? You want more money? Vote. There are parties that are willing to give you money. Okay? Parties that are giving subsidies towards you. Alright? It's all on the basis of the people that you vote. Lastly, you want better healthcare? Also vote. In the United States, healthcare is privatized. What does that mean? You will have to pay $1.1 million just to get a surgery. Okay? A small surgery. In Malaysia, thankfully, we have voted politicians that advocated for better healthcare that is cheap and universal. Okay? You voted for a party that wants to remove this kind of services. Okay? Then it's in your own hands. Okay? You didn't vote, it's in your own hands. Okay? Because we're talking about our future. Okay? Our future. Your children, okay? You got minority groups, you want to talk about welfare, rights and so on. You know what's something that's really funny right now? The fact is that our parents say, you know who's messed to clean it up right now in this country? All of us. Right? That's funny, right? We have to clean up their mess. Okay? Us, 18, 20-year-olds, we have to clean up what our older folks did. Okay? All the, you might say, the old men in the parliament, right? They have the power and they mess up. Who cleans up the mess? Us. Okay? And if you don't clean up, okay, God knows what will happen in the future. Okay? Because our democracy is threatened, okay, whenever we take it for granted. Okay? We take it for granted. We don't care what happens in the parliament, okay? There are a lot of things that could harm you. You might not think, oh, it's not going to affect me. I'm just a normal person, right? Okay? I'll prove you wrong. Okay? Because Plato said, the price good men pay for indifference to public affairs is to be ruled by evil men. And history rhymes. Okay? History doesn't repeat itself per se, but it rhymes. Okay? Because in 1932, Germany had elected a well-known figure. Elected, okay, in the German federal elections. There was a lot of people that didn't care, that didn't bother, that said, I don't think I will be affected. Okay? They don't worry about it. Okay? And in 1945, they got the answer. They got the answer in Dresden, 1945 Germany, where the Allied bombers bombed Dresden into this. Okay? Destruction, fury, all over. Millions died. Liberty had died and the truth was denied. This is what happened. You said that you are not going to be affected. However, things do change. Alright? When you do take care of your own country, that you play your own role as a citizen. 2022, Dresden is one of the leading cities in Germany. Okay? This is what we want. Okay? You have to vote for the future of our country. We're not talking about right now. Okay, you see how it is right now in Malaysia. Government's crazy, economy is whack, inflation's all over the place. Okay, we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about the future. Okay? Because your voting is not from your family. Okay? It's not from your friends. Not from your lecturers. Okay? And not from anyone except who? Yourself. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, okay, if you think on top of the majority, okay, that you believe that you are fine because perhaps that you are a group of people, that wouldn't be affected by these policies, remember, history has told that when you don't care about the minorities, okay, they will target one by one. You're not affected, it's the people underneath. You're not affected, it's the people that are working for you. You're not affected, it's the people that you get services from. Once they're all affected, that they become homeless, they don't have support from the government. Who's next? Okay, so make sure you take note. We live in society.